It was a hot summer day in 2023 when four friends and experienced cave divers, Alex, Brian, Carol, and Dana, stumbled upon an online forum discussing a newly discovered cave system rumored to be located a couple of cities away from them. The cave was said to be hundreds of feet long, with numerous paths branching out in all directions. But what truly captured their attention was a single stretch within the cave that spanned 625 feet, a narrow passage with a height of only 14 inches and a width of 15 inches, through which divers had to crawl on their stomachs. The thrilling description of this challenging cave was enough to spark their interest, and they quickly made plans to explore it. Packing their gear, they set off to embark on an unforgettable adventure. Little did they know the true horror that awaited them. Upon reaching the entrance of the cave, they felt a mix of excitement and trepidation. They geared up and entered the dark, mysterious labyrinth. The cave was breathtaking. Stalactites and stalagmites loomed above and below them like Gothic sculptures, and the echoes of their voices created an eerie soundtrack as they delved deeper. As they ventured further into the cave, they came across some old bones and various pieces of debris, remnants of previous explorers or unfortunate animals that had found their way into the depths of the earth. The sight was disturbing, yet it only fueled their curiosity and determination to discover the secrets of the cave. After several hours, they finally reached the infamous narrow stretch. The claustrophobic passage was even more intimidating than they had imagined. Alex and Carol, feeling increasingly uneasy, decided to turn back and exit the cave. Brian and Dana, however, were determined to conquer the challenge and proceeded to crawl through the tight space. It took them an hour and a half to make it through the narrow passage, but they emerged on the other side, feeling a sense of triumph and relief. They continued to explore the cave, marveling at the unique formations and the otherworldly beauty that surrounded them. But their wonder was short-lived. As they ventured deeper into the cave, Dana suddenly hushed Brian and motioned for him to stop. They sat in silence, straining their ears, and realized they could hear the faint sound of water flowing somewhere in the distance. The sound grew louder, echoing through the cave, and they felt a growing sense of unease. They quickly turned back and began crawling through the narrow stretch, their hearts pounding as they realized the potential danger of the situation. As they made their way back, the water level started to rise, filling the passage at an alarming rate. Above ground, Alex and Carol had emerged from the cave just in time to witness the skies opening up and rain pouring down like a torrential waterfall. The sudden downpour sent a surge of panic through them as they realized the potential danger their friends were in. They desperately tried to call for help, but they were too far from civilization, and their cell phones had no signal. Meanwhile, Brian and Dana struggled to make their way through the ever-narrowing passage. The water continued to rise, and they gasped for breath as it reached their noses. As the water engulfed them, Brian managed to wedge his head into a small crack, gasping for air. But it was only a temporary reprieve, as the water quickly filled the space. In their final moments, the two friends clung to each other, fear and desperation filling their eyes. The water swallowed them whole, drowning out their cries for help and plunging the cave into a deafening silence. When the rain finally stopped, Alex and Carol desperately searched for any signs of their friends. But the entrance to the narrow stretch had been completely submerged. They knew in their hearts that their friends were gone, lost to the merciless waters that now filled the cave. As the devastating reality of the situation settled in, Alex and Carol were consumed by grief and guilt. They had all entered the cave together, eager for adventure and camaraderie. But now two of their closest friends lay trapped and lifeless in the cold, dark depths of the earth. The cave, once a source of fascination and wonder, had turned into a watery grave. Days later, a rescue team arrived to attempt to recover the bodies of Brian and Dana. The operation was treacherous and complicated, as the team had to navigate the flooded cave system, working against the clock and the unpredictable weather. After a grueling search, they finally located the lifeless bodies of the two friends, entwined in their final embrace. The tragic events shook the local community and the diving community alike. The cave was subsequently closed off to the public, deemed too dangerous for exploration. It was a stark reminder of the unforgiving power of nature and the delicate balance between thrill-seeking and respecting the boundaries of the earth. As for Alex and Carol, their lives were forever changed by the loss of their friends. They vowed never to enter a cave again, haunted by the memories of their fateful expedition. They would carry the weight of their friends' deaths with them for the rest of their lives, a painful reminder of the cost of their curiosity and the unfathomable depths of the abyss that had swallowed their dreams. And so, the cave stood silent, a grim monument to the brave souls who dared to venture into its depths. The waters continued to flow, concealing the horrors that lay within, as the echoes of forgotten dreams whispered through the darkness, forever lost to the unforgiving embrace of the earth. When you subscribe, be sure to click the notification bell. Click here for more true scary stories.